We're going to win the league, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that simple. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Football Therapy. Yeah, it's me. I've had a couple of days off. I'm back. I've shaved. I look like a newt/child. But hey, my face is feeling the air, which is great. Guys! 3-0 win away at St. James's Park. And I was concerned because there's a feel-good factor out there. It was like a cauldron. Bruce is gone. Ashley's gone. They're rich. Everything's going good. Technically, but it's not. They could be relegated. That would be funny. No offense, Toon fans. You guys are okay, but the situation, it would be funny. Anyway, obviously the story is Reece friggin' Flames. I saw on Twitter Reece James's Park, which is of course brilliant. We're going to look at the lineups, we're going to look at everything. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gentlemen. I'd urge you all to subscribe if you like my content. I'm going to try and start uploading every day again. I'm going to try and mix it up a little bit in terms of my content soon as well, so keep it locked. Drop a like if you want to show your sweet love. And boys, I am absolutely buzzing, and girls, I'm absolutely buzzing because it looks for a long time like we might not score in that game. And I've seen this movie before and I know how it ends. But the goals came, the opposition tired, and Reece James scored two worldies with both feet. Jorginho scored a penalty. Panenka, it was down the middle. Disrespectful regardless, and he's good at disrespecting opposition goalkeepers, is our Jorginho, isn't he? Absolutely incredible result. We're going to look at the lineup. We're going to look at the goal scorers, and we're going to talk about the player performances. Let's take a look on the Who Scored website to see what's going on. As you can see, there was many yellow cards in this game. 3 to Newcastle, 2 to the Chelsea. N'Golo Kante, oddly, and Hakim Ziyech when he hacked down. I think it was Alan Saint-Maximin. Anyway, let's take a look at this lineup, guys, and we'll talk about that. So they went for a 5-3-2, and it was really like a 5-4-1-1. Saint-Maximin behind Wilson. Really, they were properly dug in. Thomas Tuchel went for a 3-4-2-1. Of course, Jorginho and Kante started in the midfield. Loftus-Cheek coming on. And the front three was Kai Havertz, flanked by Ziyech and Callum Hudson-Odoi, of course, both Ross Barkley. And interestingly, Saul Niguez came on, but I don't think Saul Niguez played in the front three. I think we became a 3-5-2 with just Barkley and Havertz up front. So that looks pretty good. We did struggle to break him down for a long time, as you can see. It was really, I don't know if the changes made the difference. Of course, in the 64th minute, Ruben and Ross came on. Whether they, maybe just their presence made us think oh, it's different now. The essence of the lineup is different. Let's go and score a goal. To be honest, I would have liked to seen Loftus-Cheek start anyway. I was disappointed not to see Mason Mount start, largely down to me using my wild card on Fantasy Premier League and transferring him in. I don't even think I arranged my bench appropriately, because I think Conor Gallagher's somewhere down the bench and he scored against Man City. Anyway, we're not going to talk about my woes. Let's get back to the game. So, Reece Flames hits a half volley on the 65th minute. Oh, what a beauty. Oh, what a beauty. I mean, I think this technically is a Callum Hudson-Odoi assist? It hasn't been given here by Who Scored. But, oh my giddy aunt, she's still on the ceiling, mate. Wrong foot, a left foot half volley, high pulled into the back of the net. Nothing Darlow can do about that, mate. Chelsea 1-0 up against the Toon. Away at St. James's Park, and we are cooking, ladies and gentlemen. We're feeling good, we're dancing, the relief is dripping off us, and finally, we've got Newcastle United exactly where we want him. And it doesn't take, well, it takes a few more minutes, but about 10 minutes later, Reece James has another crack, this time with his good foot, his right foot, and again, it's a long-range drive, it's a beautiful goal. At this point, I'm thinking, wow, he's just a Van Persie Superman header away from the best perfect hat-trick you've ever seen with right foot, left foot, header. He was on for an absolute... To be honest, we got a penalty in a moment. And I was thinking, just give it to Reece James. He's been ice cold in penalty shootouts, being the 5th penalty taker in the last 2 knockout rounds in the Cup. Just give it to him. Let him take it, because he can score penalties and you can give him his hat-trick. You know, a hat-trick away at St. James's Park will be something forever in his memory. Whatever the hierarchy. whatever. The fans are singing, finally a chant for Thomas Tuchel. It's like the we've got Super Frankie Lampard. Well, it's, it's a generic chant, but I think it goes like this. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. We got Super Tommy Tuchel. He knows exactly what we need. Silva at the back, and Timo in attack. Chelsea going to win the Premier League. Huh? It's not, can't be the Champions League, but it could be Champions League, but we're on for the Premier League win, ladies and gentlemen, because at time of recording, I think Liverpool have dropped points to Brighton, 2-2 the last I checked, and certainly Man City have lost to Crystal Palace, putting us in a really good Paul Scholes. What's Paul Scholes going to be doing? I just thought of Paul Scholes, he's going to be fuming about our defence. Well, yeah, but I can't do it, Paul Scholes. But anyway, he'll be fuming. Let's have a look at this. Reece James completes his brace on the 77th minute. Now we've got Newcastle exactly where we want him. They're all over the gaff, and Kai Havertz wins a penalty really, really well. He taps it around, Darla clips him. He does it really well. I think he's won a few penalties, Kai Havertz. He either wins a penalty or knocks it around the keeper and scores, like, of course, the Champions League final. He won Chelsea, the Champions League. You know how the chant goes. So, 3-0 up, Jorginho puts the penalty down the middle, converts it cleanly, coldly, and with a great deal of disrespect to the goalkeeper. You love to see it. And we're cooking now, and we're thinking there's still there was that in the 81st minute, so you still got a good 10 minutes. You're thinking, right, could we score another goal? 4-0 just feels better than 3-0. 3-0 is like clean cut. 2-0's professional. 3-0's like a backhand. But 4-0, you talk about that, don't you? 4-0 and above is like, whoa. Oh. So not quite there, disappointingly. Interesting, like I said, to see Sal Niguez come on. He's clearly behind. The thing is, if you talk about who he came on after Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ross Barkley, who are predominantly the same position as him. So that kind of is very telling to where he is in the order, the hierarchy of substitutes, midfielders, first choice. And I think that he will get selected and be brought on in these games because there's a sort of sense of obligation, maybe from Thomas Tuchel, to be like, look, we got this guy. We sort of made him certain promises. Well, I think the promises they made Sal was he'll be trained and coached in his preferred position, in central midfield, which is true because we were short. We only had N'Golo Kanté, Kovacic and Jorginho in the running. We didn't know that Tuchel was going to absolutely fall in love with Ruben Loftus-Cheek and pull him aside on the training pitch and say, I can't believe you've not played for Chelsea more. Like, he absolutely loves him. And he's obviously seen these moments from Barkley coming off the bench looking really good and thinking like, damn, these guys are useful. Suddenly we've got 5 players in front of Sal. We promised we'll train him in his, natural position, which we're doing, but obviously I can't imagine they would have promised him minutes. And they didn't, because he is a baller. He's a talented player, but he's not been effective so far. He looks like he's growing into the team a little bit more in terms of his offensive play. So maybe he was playing a little bit higher up on this game when he came on, but generally, it's going to take a while. Maybe, who knows, towards the end of the season, he might be utilised a lot more. And I'm open to anything. I'm open to anything that happens as long as there's success. I don't need Romelu Lukaku to score 20 Premier League goals. We've got 15 Premier League goal scorers at the moment, 17 or 18 in all competitions, something crazy like that. Everyone can finish the season with like 6 goals each, and they'll be our top goal scorer. I'm cool with that. As long as we keep winning, and systemically, it looks good. And ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, systemically, it looks good. Bam! I'm feeling good. Top of the Premier League table. Sitting pretty now. Put them to the sword. I was about to say relegated Newcastle. We haven't relegated Newcastle, but they might get relegated. We'll watch that keenly. Guys, keep it locked. I'm going to be making more content now. I'm going to try and do some green screen stuff, maybe, if I can make this thing work that I'm trying to do. I also realised I look a lot fatter when I shave, so I'm going to keep shaving until I lose some weight. Also, though I've stopped making content on YouTube for a little bit, I've continued to stream daily on Twitch, and it's loads of fun. It's more interactive now. The viewers have stuff they can spend bits on, like sound effects. Someone keeps putting in gunshots when I'm concentrating, and I crap myself. So if you want to come and laugh at that, Jan's Yard on Twitch, twitch.tv/Jan's Yard. Of course, it's free to follow. Come and join the party, friends. Alright then. I feel pretty good, guys. I'm sure you do too. Make sure you comment down below. Let's start the conversation about this game, about the performance, about the players, about the position in the Premier League, about laughing at the opposition. Comment about all of that. Drop a like on the video if you want to show some sweet loving, and yeah, I'd urge you to subscribe if you're new. I mean, I don't need more subscribers. I'm happy with all of you. But hey, if you want to join the party, do it. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.